Alright, this is my picture and ecologist project. I wanted to highlight Roy G. Bangus. Um, these are two photos of him that I found. There was no other photos that I could find, so that's my bad. Anyway, who is he? His background and training. He's a South African, or was a South African ecologist and veterinarian that researched wildlife health, ecology, and epidemiology. He was born October 12th, 1946, in South Africa. Um, and if you look on the picture on the right, there's a arrow pointing towards Kruger National Park in Pretoria, which is where he spent primarily most of his life. A little bit more on that. At the University of Pretoria is where he got both his bachelor's and doctorate in veterinary medicine. Moreover, he's fluent in both English and Afrikaans, was a state veterinarian for South Africa, and later awarded the opportunity to be the chief state veterinarian for Kruger National Park for 34 years before he retired. And he's well known for his study on infectious diseases transmitted through African buffalo. Around 2012 is when the study was performed. But yeah, a little bit more on his research study and contributions after it. The study was called, or titled, The African Buffalo, a Villain for Interspecies Spread of Infectious Diseases in Southern Africa. He was a co-author on this. He described how African buffalo carry diseases such as foot and mouth disease, also known as FMD, corridor disease, bovine tuberculosis, and bovine brucellosis. He emphasized their role inside the Big Five, highlighting that they are one of the 5 most common animals involved in ecotourism in South Africa. And most people don't actually know that these buffalo are reservoir hosts, which means that they maintain pathogens even when the cattle are quote-unquote disease-free. These diseases carry significant effects towards cattle farming, game ranching, and conservation when transporting these buffalo. And the contributions, it impacted Southern African agriculture, which helped conservationists understand the risk of translocating these buffalo between reserves. It guided government policies on disease testing buffalo prior to transport, and informing One Health, which is one of the most reliable sources in the field of animal welfare and veterinary medicine. So if you think about it more on a marginal scale, this study actually prevented plenty of animals getting diagnosed with the diseases that they spread. Alright, as far as why I chose this ecologist, similar career paths / goals. I primarily want to be a veterinarian, which is what he was primarily as well, which is pretty cool. And then I also like that his studies correlate ecology and veterinary medicine very closely, especially with his studies on conservation efforts of wildlife, specifically the African buffalo that we just talked about. And his study benefited the lives of farmers and communities around the national parks, preventing negative impacts on ecosystems, economies, and global disease, which I think is really cool if you think about it, because not only did it save plenty of animal lives, but it also saved the economy of ag business from crashing due to their disease. And last but not least, the most interesting thing, I'm going on a study abroad trip to South Africa during the winter break this semester, and we'll be going to Cape Town and Kruger Park, which is pretty cool, knowing that I'm going to go exactly where he worked for 34 years, which is pretty interesting to me. here's my works cited. These are 3 links that basically where I got my information from. Anyway, thank you.